thing to stream
Wow.
on terrible Wi-Fi in a convention center, and it was a thing we did.
Did it work?
You
Did
know,
it work?
We made it work.
oh, I mean,
Great.
you know, it was good enough. People enjoyed it, even if they couldn't see it real well.
Was,
But we
was
had a ton of fun at the con.
how big a convention is Tidewater now?
It's a good medium-sized convention now. It's actually pretty
Yeah.
big. It takes up a good 2 sections of the convention center now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's a pretty big show, and they have. I see some of the guests that are popping in for next year. I got to pop up the thing so I could see who it is. Yeah, I remember seeing that the guest list was becoming quite impressive, which it usually is. So I'm just like, it's a good show, and it's my local show. It's like that's my homeboy show, so it's like I have to do that one.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
could I ask
Well,
Shay inside where you're
Yeah.
physically located? What state or area?
So I'm in Maryland.
And I'm in Virginia.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
So
so
You guys are neighbors.
all East Coasters,
yeah,
Except for you and me,
for
Steve.
now.
except
I
for
know, right?
Don and I. We're on the West Coast.
Eureka and
It's okay.
LA.
I'm
I
from
used to
Utah,
live in Virginia
so
now.
This is true. Yeah. How many years did we actually live in Virginia together, Don? Because that was a good chapter in
Together,
life.
together?
Like
Not in the
literally
same
like
house.
10 minutes apart. Yeah, yeah when
sounds
first
like we shared a bunk bed. It was
I was going to
great.
say, now I know why Don became a real estate agent to get a house
I
and
always
get all the way
get, I
from
always
Bill.
get the top
Hell
bunk.
out of here.
I get the top bunk. That way
Oh,
Don
no.
can fax the fax machine.
Oh my
You never let the
God.
guy with the belly have the top bunk. You just get farts in your face all night.
No.
I didn't have a belly back then. I had to work on
Sure,
that. That's
sure.
Bill
yeah. My
had hair.
daughter says I used to
Yeah.
look like, or I look like what I used to look like back in the 90s. I look just like Logic, apparently, who is a popular
Oh,
rapper, apparently.
yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah. But see, I'm future Logic, so Logic can look at me and be depressed, and he's like, "You're gonna lose your hair and you're gonna gain some weight."
Now I know why you always wear that hat. I'm going to send you a
Well-
wig, Bill.
Oh God.
She has lots
I
of
mean, we
hair.
do
Yeah.
have an
I should-
extensive wig collection.
I
though. We
should-
could.
I should have an extensive wig collection. I'm like the Lex Luthor version of Bill now, so I got the bald head. So I should have like the collection of cyberpunk wigs to go
Yeah.
along. Actually, what I really want is like an Elvis wig. I think that would be dope. I've never had straight hair.
Hey, there you go.
I mean, we
Bill's Puerto Rican. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
Now,
a lot
see-
of people don't. Yeah, the guy with the German name is half or partially Irish and Puerto Rican, and then Cat Mouse is actually like half Puerto Rican and half Mexican, with that little 5% of Irish in there somewhere. So
Wow, yeah.
that is hilarious.
Bill's
I'm
very
like,
fluent
oh.
in Spanish. He
Oh yeah.
he helped the poor old lady in the airport figure out where to go one time, and
yeah, you remember?
Aw.
Oh,
I
dude, you
remember
have a-
that.
dude, that's amazing.
That was
I
like
always-
a very nice act of kindness, Bill. But I think you sent her to the wrong gate.
Yes.
Yeah,
Probably.
unfortunately, I got her heading off to Paris or somewhere. And she's like, I just wanted to go home.
She's asking where the
What the hell?
baggage claim was.
where the
What the hell?
McDonald's was in the terminal.
That gringo, he sent me to the wrong gate. But yeah, Don and I lived in Virginia. We moved. Don lived in Eureka. I lived in San Diego. And when we co-founded Entity Comics, and when we were doing Parody Press and all that good stuff, we decided to move to a location that was. We kind of talked each other into it. We moved all the way to Virginia Beach, so that way our houses could be close enough together, so that way we can actually get our work done more efficiently.
Yeah.
That way we can have our meetings, we can get scripts approved. And Laura, I mean, she was amazing. She was actually printing out the films for printing.
We had
and
we had a full blown pre press system in our house, like with
it was
all the
dope.
chemicals and
Yep.
like $100,000 system at the time, which was pretty
Yeah.
expensive.
Well,
It was
we
huge,
were
yeah.
pumping out Zen comic books like nobody's business. Sometimes we would have 2 books in 1 month. For a small independent publisher, we did awesome.
Oh, we were
Well,
on the radar. We were making our mark.
That's
Yeah,
the
for
cool
sure.
thing, though, is like I don't think that people realize that anytime you see people that are successful, they're always like, oh yeah, well, it's just because they've got this awesome talent, so of course they're successful. It's like, do you have any idea how hard the hustle is? Like how
The hustle. Yeah,
the
exactly.
reason that people are successful is because they are tenacious. Like
Yeah.
Dawn's
Yeah.
like, you know what, pre-press, it would be really great if we could outsource this, but I don't trust people and I'm tired of waiting on them and I'm tired of the quality crap. And so, you know what, I'm just going to do it myself, okay? Because if I do it, I know it'll be good. Like, there's so much that goes into it.
Well, yeah, and
There
we're
is.
still doing it. I mean, hence what we're doing even right now. Zen was created by Dan Cody and myself in 1987. That's 37 years ago.
I was too.
Every so often, you have to reinvent yourself. And
I had the mute so I could cough again. Sorry, guys. I got a light cold.
that's what these Kickstarters are all about. We've basically reinvented Zen about 5 times now over the past 37 years, and you got to do that. If you're gonna have any currency in the marketplace.
You got to stay fresh.
Absolutely. Well, so for people who don't know why we're here, first off, if you don't know why we're here, we're 8 minutes into the stream. You probably should have read something by now.
I don't.
But we're here for a super awesome Kickstarter. Before we bring that up, I believe we have a cosplay reveal side.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever made it this far into a stream without the cosplay
I don't think we
reveal.
have either. That's crazy. I love it though. I just love the natural banter.
Make sure that we're not going to cut off your head because everyone's above you now.
It'll be
I know,
fine.
right? It's like-
It'll be fine. I don't care.
Duck down, you tall bitch.
Oh,
Then you don't get robes.
Ow!
Metamorphosis completed, sir.
Shay the Red.
Has now become
Awesome.
Oh!
See? Told you.
there you
Mira
go.
X. Mira X in the flesh.
I'm not gonna lie. I was very close to doing Zen because I was like, I've done Nira X
There.
a couple times.
Uh-huh.
So like, let me maybe do Zen, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh, bald cap. I'd have to get like muscles somewhere. Everything
And
has
blue-
to be blue.
Blue
Yeah.
face paint, like the Blue Man Group.
Look, I'm not opposed to face paint. I'm not opposed to putting in the work. And the next time we have you on, I will be Zen. However,
Sweet.
Awesome.
it's also a Thursday, and I have to work tomorrow, and that's a lot of blue to try to wash out before
That's a
I have
lot
to
of
go to
blue.
work and be
Yeah.
professional.
You want to
So-
hear? You want to hear an interesting story? I don't know how these launch parties go, but you want to hear a slightly interesting story about the Blue Man
always.
Group and Zen?
Oh my gosh, please, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so-
since I saw him live in Vegas.
So here's the deal. So Zen, I create with Dan we published Zen #1 in November 1987, right? And after a while, we hear about this thing, the Blue Man Group, that is blowing up big time in Vegas, right? And we look at them and say, wow, these guys are all blue. They must have ripped us off. They must have gotten their idea, their inspiration from Zen. So I did a lot of research, and guess what? The first appearance of the Blue Man Group in Las Vegas was 2 months before we launched our comic book.
You see what happens? You
So
see
they
what
did.
happens?
So
Yep.
so I guess it was just in the zeitgeist, as they say.
You know, there's really good ideas tend to be cyclical, and they kind of come around repeatedly. And so the fact that you were like, yeah, Zen's gonna be like a blue alien, and Blue Man Group was like, yeah, we're gonna hit a bunch of drums in blue face paint. Like that just blue just was the thing. That was just look, we got the blue peep in the background. All right,
There you go.
blue is a popular thing.
Oh,
It is.
wait. If you just hold the blue peep, we've got our entire cast of our book. It's Zen and Mira together.
It's Zen.
There you go. We found
It's
Zen.
fine.
We found
It's
Zen.
fine.
That's
Hold on,
what
wait.
we-
He's
Perfect.
Zen's bald.
That's
Is
what
he,
we call
is he edible?
we call that color Zen blue. By the way, that's become kind of a thing.
Because it's a
And,
calming blue.
The blue color has been very, very good to us. By the way, because I've been doing this damn thing so long, I have so many freaking stories. I could talk for, which you're not going to want me to do, for over long about Zen, stuff that people may or may not have ever heard. So I'll just let you kind of lead the show, and anytime you need me to just start yakking, I can do it.
I appreciate that. I like how Steve's like, you don't know me yet.
Voluntary
but I can
yakking.
talk." That's fantastic. So
Yes.
for people who don't know,
yes.
we have Zen Intergalactic Ninja Bounty Wars #1, which is where Zen and Nira X meet up and shit gets crazy and they got to figure out what the hell's going on if they're going to survive this insane war that is kicked off, which is such a fun premise. And can I just say that the way that people have drawn Zen for a lot of the pinups and stuff that you have in here, I kind of am entirely in love with his almost kawaii eyes that are just huge and solid green. I was like, oh my gosh, he looks like a little chibi. He's so cute. He looks like a pissed off chibi, but he looks like a chibi.
So he's a chibi, but he's a
and that's
ninja,
all-
and he's late on his bills.
That's all Bill's thing, you know. That's what Bill brought among many things to Zen. And I think everybody knows that when Dan created the original iconic Zen, you know, Zen did not have much of a face. He only had those eyes. He did not have a nose, and he did not have a mouth.
He doesn't need it.
But he's got them now.
Intergalactic.
But he grew them. He grew them, and it's explained how and why that happened. And you know, it's explained in a book that Bill and I did many years ago called Zen Bounty Hunter. I mean, you know, here we go again. It's like there's just so many Zen
There's
stories.
so much. But in the meantime, please support our Kickstarter and look for that book later.
Oh yeah. Yes,
So,
we appreciate anyone's support in the Kickstarter, and so far so good, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You guys are doing really good. And for anyone who's going to be like, it's supposed to be a launch party, you're supposed to launch light. Look, some people get real excited, okay? And things happen, and we just...
Yep, I noticed that the
roll
button was
with
hit.
it.
Yeah, I noticed that the button was hit, and I was just like, okay, I guess it's a top secret soft launch. So,
It's fine.
but here we
It's
are
fine.
now. Yeah, exactly. This is what we're here
Look,
for. I see some
you know
good
y'all
friends.
come because you
Hmm?
want to hear Shay and Sai bitch at each other. You want to see Shay in a cosplay. And you want to
Mhm.
hear the craziness that happens when we get
Yeah.
Bill, Don, and Steve all together.
This is
to
the real
talk about
comic
something
life.
that they
This is like
worked
the
on for-
it's like the thug life, but it's the comic life.
I love it.
Exactly.
I love it.
I see some person in the chat. How you doing, man? Pop XP,
Yeah.
what's up? Niall, what's going on, man? Awesome. I'm so
I know,
glad you're here,
right?
dude.
We got all kinds of great people. In
I
the
see that
chat.
Don
We
Chin is in the
love-
chat. Wait a minute, there's two Don Chins.
I don't know who that is. Okay, so tell me a little bit about
Wait,
this
I'm in the chat too. Yeah.
series. This specific, like the first book that's kicking off this new series. Whoever wants to talk, you want to Rochambeau? I don't know.
Well, I'll say that I'm very happy for, and this is one of the reasons I had to have Don on the show tonight, because we launched Zen. The very first Entity Comics book that we ever launched back in '93 was
Yeah.
Zen issue 0, and that was the first appearance of Nira X. And so that's you know, this is like a nice full circle. Like this is like my Zen family coming together. You know, so it's really cool to have this story actually have this crossover with Nira and all these bounty hunters and all this cool stuff. But as far as the story goes, I'll turn it over to Steve. Steve is the one writing this 4-issue miniseries. So I'm just over here making it look good and holding the camera.
Right. Well, it's a 100-page story divided into like 4, 25-page books. The first of which is the subject of the first Kickstarter, and this story is an exploration of what it means to be a bounty hunter. I've been a big fan of the bounty hunting genre for a very long time. So far that it goes back to when Steve McQueen was on television in a series called Wanted, Dead or Alive, and he was a bounty hunter. And this
Nice.
show goes back so far that the show was in black and white. They didn't even have color TV yet, okay?
Right.
So bounty hunting had its start in the Old West. The bounty hunters were the guys who were pretty much enforcing the law. And as time went by, and science fiction became a dominant genre. Bounty hunting fit right into it. And today, you know, like the Mandalorian is a bounty hunter, Boba Fett, bounty hunter,
Mhm.
Dog. Dog
and of
Ryan
course,
Barry.
dog bounty hunters. How can we forget it? So as I went along developing Zen as a bounty hunter, I studied and learned all about bounty hunting, how it works, the good parts of it, the dark underbelly of the world. Okay, there's the
Steve gets into the
character-
nitty gritty.
Yeah. For example, I'll give you one thing. I warned you, Shay. I could just keep talking like forever here. It's like
Look,
verbal
I'll
diarrhea.
interrupt you if you start talking about stuff I no longer care about. You're good. Keep going. This is interesting.
So, for example, in the world of bounty hunting, there's a person known as a bounty killer. Okay, now these are the real badasses of the business, because the reason they're called bounty killers is, regardless of whether their contract is dead or alive, they always kill the quarry. And the reason they get away with it is they always, when they bring the corpse in, they say self-defense. He was going to kill me. Okay.
Of course.
So at the beginning of this, yes.
we gotta pay attention to like one very important thing about bounty hunters, right?
Yeah.
To include like historic bounty hunters, current bounty hunters,
Right.
like Dog the bounty. Like, come on, like all these bounty hunters that exist, whether it's fiction or nonfiction,
Right.
it doesn't necessarily draw the most straight-laced crowd. It draws a lot of people who really like to blur that,
It's
that
a
moral
slightly
line.
exotic, slightly more colorful crowd.
Maybe
Absolutely.
not
Play with the rules a little bit.
maybe like a little bit on the edge. But,
I do like-
Just a little. Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Well,
like
a tiny
that.
bit.
And anytime you have elements of like Old West kind of stuff, kind of like
Oh yeah.
bleeding into science fiction, that's always like a really cool mix.
Well, and
Yeah.
as a person who is like a huge freaking old Wild West fan, like
Yeah.
I grew up in Utah, right? I grew up in the Wild West.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
could go
come on. It
so
was
far.
Mormons. You didn't have any killers.
It was before the Mormons. Thank you. Okay, and there was a lot of there's still saloons. You can actually go
Uh-huh.
to parts of Utah and find yourself some
Yeah.
old shanty towns and saloons and shit like that.
Non-alcoholic.
The old dual saloon.
I have a
Here.
feeling.
I'll have some
okay?
root beer.
I have a feeling there's
Exactly
some
what I-
The
alcohol
root beer
there.
saloon.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
Sarsaparilla.
You know, these guys, they're not government agents. They're not cops, all right? But
Outside
they-
the law.
they're outside the law, but they
Little bit,
function
little bit,
as like
little
a
bit.
quasi-legal thing. And that's what's so
Little bit.
cool. That's what's so edgy about them, right?
Oh yeah.
So what happens, just to give a little preview, in the first issue, okay, of the series, Zen encounters a bounty killer and some bad shit happens. Okay, some really bad shit happens. And it's so bad that Zen is wondering if he should remain in the profession. Okay? And what happens is he consults with Master Sattva, Master Sattva being the master of the planet Om who raised Zen, okay?
Yeah, like
and
basically
what-
his mentor.
Totally his mentor.
Yeah.
And what happens is Master Sattva has a suggestion. Before you decide if you want to get out of the bounty hunting biz, go visit and meet and hang out with some of your fellow bounty hunters, because Zen, you're a big loner. You don't do that, right? So Zen takes him up on it. He goes to a bounty hunting lodge, right? And we meet a whole bunch of interesting, unique bounty hunters, including Nera X, who gets involved. And what happens is, just to give a little more preface, there's a big war going on between two space lords, okay, two guys that want to control a big sector of space. And Zen gets hired by one of the lords to take out or to capture the munitions dealer for the competing lord, right? And what Zen doesn't know, and what Nira doesn't know at that point, is that there's like dozens of bounty hunters that are all conscripted to do this. So it's like bounty hunter against bounty hunter. Hence
Like some
the,
John Wick shit going on.
yeah, it's
right
a lot
now.
of John Wick shit, and hence the term.
I'm going to retitle the
bounty
book
lord.
Zenwick.
Yeah.
Zen
So,
Wick, there you go.
I'm going to have a
Yeah.
Zenwick. Hello,
that's the
Mr. Wick.
premise of the story, and you know,
Had
it
these
took me a
cool Zen
year to write
coins,
it. I mean,
pays for
I
everything.
really delved into it, and I just can't wait for this first book to come out. I know people are going to love it.
Well, it sounds like a really fun premise. There are some amazing covers. Before we do all of that,
Yes.
I have to verbally, publicly thank Crooked Painter for their absolutely generous super chat. Thank you so much for the $25.
Thank you,
are
Crooked.
always awesome and appreciated.
Awesome,
This
awesome.
cosplay is getting better by the minute. I appreciate it. Look, the little shrug thing, it's cute, but it's a little scratchy and it's kind of hot, and I don't want to wear it, so I take it off.
But this is classic Nero. What are you
It's
talking about?
better
This is
you
awesome.
wear
I
it than Bill.
just want more classic and less like sci-fi for a second. It'll be fine. Don't
See,
worry. If I ever do
that's
actual
why Don
cosplay-
is one of my oldest and closest friends. He tells me the truth. Bill, don't wear the Nira X outfit.
Yeah.
Don always tells the
Um,
truth.
Also, I wanted to point this out where Don was talking about this variant cover. Can we just appreciate this for a second? Because oh my gosh, that is so dynamic. And
Isn't it?
honestly,
Yeah, and you know what? I need to point out something about this
Let's hear it.
is by artist Thad Rhodes.
okay.
We were able to
Thaddeus.
bring him on. Yeah, Thaddeus. We were able to bring him onto the project. Because AI art has been around for about 8 weeks and everybody's doing prompts and things, I didn't want anybody to think that because this is like a layered digital piece, but it's not an AI piece. No AI was used in the creation of
You
his
can
art.
tell because she's got the right number. They all have the
Yeah.
right number of fingers for their characters. she
Yeah, and
only
AI
has-
doesn't know how many fingers Zen has, so they would have given him 12 fingers.
Right? It would all be messed up. But no,
so yeah.
I love the. It looks almost like an oil painting.
Yep.
And
Yeah, it's got that.
I'm
See, he has that movie poster kind of look to his stuff.
Yeah.
And he's always very
And I'm
much more realistic.
digging Nira. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so every time you see Nira, she's always a little cheesecake, a little bit homicidal, right?
A little bit,
Super adorable. Seeing her like this, I'm like, this is how like Nira in my dreams. That's what she's
Mhm.
actually like. Like she
There
looks
you
all
go.
cute and innocent, but this is when you have pissed her off. Good luck to you,
Yeah.
sir.
Now you want to hear something about Thad?
Sure.
Oh no,
Sure
a
you
deep
do.
dark secret. Thad Rhodes.
So
Thank
years
you,
ago,
Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
years ago, Thad did an amazing illustration of Zen with a female character. It wasn't Nira at the time.
Wasn't
I
near
was
at the
so
time. No.
impressed with it. I sent it to Heavy Metal Magazine,
Mhm.
and guess what? It appeared on the back cover of Heavy Metal Magazine. So Thad,
Wow.
Wow.
Thad is an awesome talent who has,
Oh yeah,
you know,
for sure.
who has been in many venues. He's also a very well established like urban T-shirt artist whose work a lot of people wear. They just don't know it's by Thad.
You know what? I feel like I need to have a conversation with Thad. You know me and merch, Bill.
This is
You
true.
know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like with the merch. Don knows too. Don's seen all the merch I do. I
Yeah,
actually
I have a
just
black
I'll
tiger.
Just show you.
I have a
Yeah.
Black Tiger
Oh, I love
T-shirt.
the
I
Black
should go
Tiger
change into that.
I got to hear
well,
about
that's
this
what I got
merch
the-
thing.
I got the boob window. Yeah, no, it's so. Bill, I'll have to show you something that I made that you'll appreciate. It's an NF zip-up hoodie. I'll show you.
Uh-huh.
But I love the look of this, and I love that it's so layered, it's so dynamic. And while I get a lot of people would probably be like, "Oh, it looks like AI," or is sometimes AI just really good at mimicking good artists?
Well, that's the thing. AI is taking what artists have created. They
Exactly.
scrape the whole internet. That's the only real reason. I mean, that's one of the two reasons that people are angry about AI is because they could have rolled it out a lot more ethically, a lot more like not so like I'm just going to take your stuff without even
Yeah,
acknowledging or
not so you should
Yeah.
be happy that we're even
Yeah,
using
don't
your
do what
stuff.
I
Right.
do with art and just, Google search and find some cool shit and throw it up on our
Don't be
channel.
shy. Don't be shy.
But AI does it like the Terminator. AI did it to the whole world all at once,
Right.
And
Right.
it's different. It's not taking like actual true inspiration. It's just taking all of the bits, and of course, it's assembling it perfectly. It's a computer.
My
How-
people
how-
are rising. I agree.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Well, but that's one thing that I will say about AI, and I understand, like, yeah, okay, a lot of people can put in prompts, get AI art, and get something that they can sell, and I get that that's frustrating for people who have spent years honing their craft. But you know what? If you've honed your craft, you're the only one that can actually do that.
That's right.
Because there's always something that is
Mhm.
missing. In all the AI art I've ever seen, it all feels a little
Similar.
Artificial,
It all-
right?
Yeah, it's got that certain look to it. It's got a certain thing to it. Yeah.
I don't know. I
It's
saw a really realistic Black George Washington the other day.
Oh,
It fooled me. I thought it was authentic.
I thought for sure that was a picture of him with Marilyn Monroe, and they were just both black, and I didn't know. Like, no,
Yeah.
really. But the thing is, there's AI art. Like, yeah, they can mimic a person. They can mimic, objects. They can mimic various things. But when it comes to artwork, and when you have really good artists, like look at this. Look at these.
how the hell is
lines and
AI going to
everything.
do that page?
Well, the whole point
ain't.
of collecting, like when I go to a show, I go to a convention, I collect someone's art, for instance. The whole point of me collecting the art, or even or my excitement of getting the art, is because I get to actually meet that person. So it's about human interaction. It's about, so I understand that it's really cool to get something for free, or get something really, really cheap, and you just get the product. If you don't care about actually having that human
and-
element.
To
I don't
every One
know.
of those people who want to pay you an
Sigh.
exposure.
Yeah.
For everyone who wants to try and pay an artist an exposure, go to Chat GPT and just do your shit over there.
Right, I
and
mean,
stop
I-
worrying
yeah,
about paying
but-
us an exposure
but-
because it doesn't help.
Right.
I was
the
going
way
to say,
I look
I've
at
never
it-
met, Bill Mouse, and I like his art. What about that?
But I'm real.
I've met
I'm
Bill
real.
Mouse, and I can vouch.
I'm a
for
real
how
boy.
badass
I'm
he is.
flesh and blood.
But here's the way I look at it. Here's the deal. Bill's art has a distinct style, does it not?
Yep.
Other
Absolutely.
people, like,
You're
think of
collecting
like,
the person's signature,
think of other
essentially.
artists,
It's like,
like, Jay Lee, who did a cover for Zen, Mike Mignola, Hellboy, and he did a cover for Zen. They all have such a distinct style. AI does not have a distinct style other than everything looks artificial. So
Well,
I
like
don't
I've
think
got
AI
a
is gonna-
John. I've got a John
Encroach.
Severin. I've got a John Severin piece of art from a Crack magazine issue that I bought like some years ago, and I look at this piece and I've got it on my wall. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, wow, like the whole day he spent at his table drawing it or experiencing or coming up with the idea, and it's like there's an experience behind it. It's not just typing in to a prompt. I think instead of an AI
Right.
artist, you should probably be called like an AI pilot or an AI.
Legal.
Hey, Dan.
Thank you for coming out, Legal. I hope you're feeling good. Sorry, I don't mean to
No,
interrupt, but
no,
we
no,
love Booby Dan.
Interrupting for the chat is 100% okay. Like we have to always say hi to the chat.
We
Always.
look, Booby Dan is he's like family. We gotta interrupt for him.
Oh, absolutely.
You had me at booby.
Boob Dan.
Yes. Boob Dan. Look, you
You
need
know, I
to get
think
Boob Dan to draw nearer.
That's a name I can get behind.
I think Don is doing a very interesting stealth thing. He's been adding into the chat, and I believe
yeah.
he also just donated, pledged. Am I right, Don?
Yeah, I bought the Thad Rhodes cover just now.
Don't
so-
dox
you're
your
awesome.
backers. That's against terms.
Oh, what? I'm not supposed to say?
No, you can say if you backed, you can say that you backed, but people that can see it on the back end don't talk about who backed what. But it's fine because John said it right here. See?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, chat.
No, Don's perfectly legal to back because he's not the publisher. First
That's not
comment.
what we're
He
saying.
didn't get it. No.
It's okay. It's okay, Steve.
We can't reveal
I don't wanna
people's names.
I don't want to get Don's ass in a sling here.
No.
John's
No.
good.
No. Thank you, Don. Thank you so much for
You're
backing.
welcome.
That's
That's
awesome,
how we
dude.
do around Red Valkyrie. It may have been a minute, but Don knows. He's been around a few times.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Don, when are you gonna come back with one of your many parody press things?
Oh man. The muse hasn't hit me yet, but Bill and Steve are urging me to do something.
Yeah.
I just gotta.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let
lie,
you guys
Don.
be the first to know if I do.
When
There's
the
been a
muse
lot.
when the inspiration strikes, it's like you already know that you have the infrastructure ready to go when when we want to do
The
something.
thing
So you're
that's
fine.
funny is I don't know why, and I'll have to go back and see if I can find the exact conversations. But I've had a few conversations with people over the past couple of weeks
Yeah.
where you got mentioned, Don, and people were
Really?
like, "It would be really great if like Parody Press did something like that," and like, somebody's
Wow.
got to go tell Don.
Mhm.
And I haven't.
That's cool.
Like, I didn't even think of like I should DM Don right now and be like, by the
Well,
way,
Don, go to my Facebook page. Somebody, and I'm forgetting the person's name because I just saw the review. But somebody reviewed the Sewage Dragoon. They hadn't seen it before, and it's a really nice, thoughtful, cool,
Awesome.
like 12-minute review of the book.
Wow.
Yeah, I
I
thought that
will.
was like super cool. Yeah. Jump on my Facebook page after we're all done with all this, and you'll
Jump
see
on
all
my face.
that. You see what happens?
paid.
So Don and I were the co-publishers of the Zen books through Entity Comics, and
Right.
I absolutely must do a new project with Don and Bill. And as a matter of fact, Bill,
Yeah,
I think
that's
we
me.
have that project. Do you remember
What?
the elephant-related thing that you and I worked up?
I do
Don't say
remember that.
anything more than elephant.
I say no. it's yeah. We were good. Yeah, that
Don,
was a good.
we'll send-
That was a
we'll
very good
send you
idea.
something.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah,
send you
yeah.
something. You may spark to it.
Don's
All
going
right.
to sharpen his writing skills upon this.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's Babar in space. I know it.
That's a pretty good
You
idea,
remember
actually.
sketch cover? Yes.
I need a space elephant.
Yeah.
Oh,
His-
it's
his
all
ears-
in my mind.
His big Dumbo ears are really solar sails.
No, there's
I
no
like
space involved. I'll tell you, but
Damn
that's
it.
the idea.
Yeah, we got a couple of cool things on the campaign. There's sketch covers like you're seeing. They're just blank sketch covers. There's
Right?
there is a original sketch tier, and I think it's in the mouse pack. See those two brown sketches that are right there?
Uh-huh.
The little brown. So one is by Cat Mouse and one is by me, and those are like 7x10 original sketches. So that way they actually fit into. I love fitting the sketches and bagging and boarding them like they're a comic book.
Yep.
I really like doing that. And then we got posters, we got metal prints, we got a
Your
small
metal art prints.
Oh,
Wow.
and then we have a mini print pack that'll actually be signed by everybody. It's like all the 3 artists involved
I'm
and
gonna
Steve Stern
grab
himself.
a metal art print from our previous Kickstarter just to show you how amazing these look. Okay.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
super cool, and they're like 11x17. They're like big metal. So,
Oh, nice. I've got a really cool. I'll have to show you later, like off stream. But I have a metal print that they did an acrylic top to. So they printed it on metal,
yeah,
and then they coated it with an acrylic top, and it is quality. Plus, they did
Sweet.
a French cleat for you to.
Look
Oh,
at
that's a good idea. Yeah.
That's
Look
sweet.
at this thing.
Yeah,
I like
See the
that.
metal?
very nice.
Those are cool, man.
This
Yeah,
was
slice,
the
dice, and
metal
Julienne
art
fries.
print from the L'Amour Supreme Zen Kickstarter, which we finished a couple months ago, and that was the very first Kickstarter that Zen has done in his 37-year history. But I have to show you one more, okay?
Okay. All right. Let's see the next one.
In the pages of the L'Amour Supreme Zen, Joel or Beta, i.e. L'Amour Supreme, and I created a female character. I think you'll get a kick out of this. This is also a metallic art print. Shy Girl.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to shake her
Yeah.
boobs.
Here for her.
Oh, you're shaking her
They
boobs
should
again.
be that.
How does that look?
She does look
Oh
shy.
my- Oh, yeah, she looks very shy.
Hey, I colored that one.
This is the cosplay dream. I love it.
That's why I called her Shy Girl. There is more Shy Girl product coming, including Shy Girl product that Bill and I did. So
Wow.
there's a lot coming down the pike here.
So what you're telling me is that between Don, Steve, and Bill, I am not going to be hurting for cosplay material.
No, not at all.
Fantastic. By the way, Don, you'll get a kick out of this. I got to show you. It's still hanging on my wall.
Oh,
that's
Domino's.
cool. Awesome.
Domino's, yeah, that's sweet, man. I love that.
Tell me the story
Every
of
time
that
I
hat.
see it, it makes me giggle because I'm like, it's like Domino's, but it's
Yeah.
not.
And
I've
Don,
actually
I'm
worn
I'm
this
so
when
happy
I
with the way
worked at
that book came
Domino's.
out too.
Which book is that
The,
from?
the X
Steve,
Farce
we-
Reloaded.
Yeah, we
Oh.
first came on Shay and Sai's channel when we were promoting X Farce Reloaded before Beard Zerker, and Shay was the first person to ever do a cosplay of one of our X-Men parody characters, and she
Cool.
dressed up like Domino's, who is a basically Domino, but as a pizza delivery girl. So it was awesome.
My favorite part is that night I
Uh-huh.
ordered from Domino's and I just kept the hat on and was like,
Nice.
yeah. And they looked and they were like,
Huh?
I did take my pizza. I was like, thanks, have a good day. They're like, bye. I don't know what that was.
That's funny. You purposely did that to freak out the pizza delivery guy, huh? That's
The,
nice.
the multiverse is real, dude.
One of
The
my
multiverse
favorite
is
things.
real.
Wow.
My P.O. box over at the UPS store, like the guys that own the UPS store, not only do they watch the channel from time to time and they're super
Mhm.
sweet, like great friends, good supporters. I've shown up in cosplay to pick up an item because like I'll have something that will get delivered last minute that I need for my cosplay, and I'm already 75% of the way in it, and I'm like, I really need this for the show, and so I'll show up in like half cosplay, and I'm like, hey guys, how's it going? They're like, are you streaming tonight? I'm like, yeah, if I just need to get that real quick so I can finish this. They're like,
That's cool.
this looks like a lot.
Awesome,
We'll be
awesome.
watching because I'm curious.
Shay,
Oh,
do
man.
you do conventions other than very local ones to you? Have you been to Comic-Con, for example?
So I haven't, unfortunately, been to many. I've been to Baltimore Comic Con, but that's literally like my neck of the woods. I've been to Tidewater Comic Con.
Right.
I actually haven't been able to hit the con circuit yet, mostly because I don't have leave. So not having enough leave to, I can't just tell the military like, hey, I'm gonna go dress up for this
Right.
convention. Can you just be cool with it and let me go? They're like, no, no, we're not.
It's like, just give me my pension so I just do whatever I want.
Oh my gosh, 2 years. 2 years.
Two more-
we're
what do you
all
have,
Two
set.
2 more
years?
years?
Oh my god, that's awesome. 2 years will fly by. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good to go.
I am so excited. And then y'all are gonna see Sai and I at all the conventions and doing all the crazy stuff.
Awesome.
Probably with this terror of a cat. Sit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we First Comics, our publisher, we do a lot of major conventions, up to and including Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I've done Comic-Con now for at least the last decade. Every year we have
Sure.
a booth. It's crazy. It's like 180,000 people
Oh yeah.
were there last year.
Mhm.
It's
Wow.
nutty.
We were very close to going to New York Comic Con, and everything fell apart very last minute, and we were devastated.
Mm.
But hopefully,
You forgot we went to Baltimore.
no, I already said Baltimore because he
Okay.
said not local to us.
Right.
So Baltimore Comic Con.
Oh, well,
Tidewater
yeah,
Comic-Con.
it's local to you. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's if it's within 5 hours of, if I can drive there and the military won't make me be on leave, I'm calling it local.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So I mean, but technically I could have gone to New York Comic Con.
Yeah, exactly.
Local.
Thank you for
but yeah,
proving my point.
Hopefully in 2 years, Sai and I will be hitting up all the con circuits on top of all of our other side hustles, and I am so down for representing people's indie comic creations. So y'all
Excellent.
let me know if you need a girl in cosplay. I am so ready.
Well, there's going to be a lot of activity on Shy Girl over the next year or two, I would say. So keep that in mind.
I will start looking at my cosplay supplies and see what I can build out, because I
There
gotta
you go,
tell
there you
you,
go.
when
I'll
I
remind
did
you
when
of
I did
her
the
again.
when I did the one for Bill when I was Nira X,
Mhm.
specifically off of the pirate cover, like
Yep.
Bill,
yep.
I don't think you understand. Not only was that my first full cosplay that wasn't part of a pub crawl,
Right. Right.
because I mean, clearly, like, you have a going away in England. What do? You dress up as supervillains and hit every pub because it's funny. But that was the first like full cosplay that I did, and I sewed my own top for that, which I have not had to do yet. I've been lucky enough to find things that I could alter. I literally from the ground up sewed that top, and was
what was
very
the-
proud of it and the fact that it stayed together.
And what was the character?
It was
Nira-
Nira X, but
It was Nira
it was-
X.
Oh, it was Nira.
Yeah.
but it was specifically her
As the pirate.
version.
Their pirate
Yeah.
version.
If you
Yeah.
have if you have photos of that, which I suspect you do, I'd
Oh,
love
I
to see some because then we'll
Yeah.
circulate them around. You know, I think it's a great thing. Bill probably has
No,
already done that. Yeah, but-
I'll definitely grab some because.
Would you?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've got them. Actually,
Those pictures
one
of you and Kat are like the classic ones.
I love those pictures.
You guys
Oh, I
just
gotta
Those
see
are the
those.
best 3 pictures ever.
Right?
But yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them sent out to y'all.
Cool.
Okay. Enough of the networking. Y'all are here to see the book. Let's talk about the book. Like Don's like,
Let's talk
I
about
backed like
the book.
20 minutes ago. We haven't talked about anything.
We're 43 minutes in. There's a book.
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Oh,
yeah,
good,
that's right.
good point. Wow. What is this?
In the Red Boundary chat, the link is pinned. You can just go to the pinned link right up there.
And
Give
buy
us
it.
some backing. Yeah.
Yeah,
buy
please
yourself
please
an awesome
support.
book.
And if you back or even if you don't back, please like and share. And because really the only way the only way I can extend my reach past the algorithm is if everybody here kind of helps me out. So
It's
I'm not.
very true. And everybody's got, it doesn't matter how many followers you have, how big or small you are.
Right.
Everybody has a different piece of that algorithm. Sharing it out in any capacity is going to help get it in front of new eyes at some point. So please make sure that you're sharing this campaign out. Share out the stream. Share out whatever you possibly can to try and help this campaign out. And if you're going to share out the stream, we should probably make it somewhat informative about what you can get on this campaign instead of
Nah.
just bullshit. We love to bullshit. Okay, it's super fun.
Look at all this stuff.
Oh my
Bill,
God.
explain all this beautiful stuff, Bill.
Yes. So let's go
Okay.
through let's go through your tiers, Bill.
All right, let's go through the. Let me see, because you're the middle of the screen is like way down, but then you're
Right.
starting with the. There you go. Yeah. So that way it's kind of like a little
Those
bit
are the
side to side.
add-ons. All right. So
Yeah.
we go.
There's a lot of stuff there.
There's a lot of things. So
Okay.
there's
There we are.
yeah, there's the regular. That's the main cover to the book.
Very
And
very nice.
there's a digital you can start with a digital PDF tier, which is great. It's just $5, you know. Like if you haven't,
Right.
if for some reason you haven't seen Zen before, you just want to try out the book, want to just lend some support, that will be incredible. Here's the main cover, physical copy. The physical copy comes with access to a PDF, so all the physical tiers will also have access
Yeah.
to the PDF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is awesome. I love when people do that because it's so difficult, especially if you travel a lot or if you're hitting up the con circuit. Like I don't want my comics getting damaged. I don't want to
Right.
you know, pack them, but I still want to be able to read stuff.
And-
So I love that you
and I
guys are
feel like
offering
it's-
PDFs.
I feel like it's a little bit of a thank you for supporting us in the first place. So it's like
Yeah.
at least having access and having a free digital PDF so you can throw it in your media collections on your computer.
Right.
Yeah,
you'd be good to go.
absolutely.
Sorry, I muted myself because I had the cough again. Thank you, Cole.
We heard the cough.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I tried to mute it in
failed your
time.
mute roll. You got
I
a
know.
one.
Damn it!
There's Bill.
Your
Hey,
deck save was
All right,
terrible.
save
Here's-
it. Save your voice, Bill. That's Bill's awesome wraparound cover. Okay, which is another option. You can buy that one if you want the wraparound. I love it.
Absolutely.
Doesn't it look
Got-
fantastic?
Got some,
Okay.
got some
It
cool
does.
badass bounty hunters
Sweet.
on the back cover. Look at the cat mouse cover.
Now the
Yeah,
cat mouse cover
cover.
blew me away.
It's crazy. It's
Wait,
like
there are no girl boobs. I object.
Don't worry, she's got another. There's another print.
Okay.
That
I'm
has-
waiting,
that
Shay.
isn't one of the most awesome, iconic images of Zen ever.
Yeah, she did a really, really nice job. Super proud of this piece.
He is very imposing.
And
Yeah.
it's the cat mouse. This is her art style always leans a little bit towards manga more than
Yeah.
Western art. It's just like, so it's really, really cool seeing that come out. I really love seeing different artists take on the same character. You know, like what's how do you see the character? You know.
hmm
I love that.
That's,
I love
that's
that.
always
Yeah.
what I like to do too. I love to see, like, when we do our persona characters and we have somebody draw
Mhm.
them, I love to see what other people pick up when it comes to like
Yeah.
the version of me. I know Sai has very specific things that they like to make sure are there.
I do.
Sai's a picky bitch, but I love to see. Yeah, I like people are like, well, what to draw, and I'm like, go nuts, dude. Like, red hair Viking, have fun.
Well,
And-
Shay,
and
you
just
know how
whatever
you
I
were
see.
just after me to make a background that actually has our characters on it?
Yes, I see that. Yeah, Woo!
Sweet.
Love our characters.
Cool.
So,
And it's something else to mention too is that just about everything is available as an add-on. So if you're not going to miss out on something that you might want, because like you only get access to the add-on store when you pick a tier, right? A physical
Right.
tier.
so you can basically build your own.
You can basically build your own. So if you see a cover that you want, okay, pick out the tier. You'll be able to add on just about everything on the campaign and a la carte yourself. So you'll be able to add on different things if you see it on there and you would like to have it. So try to make it
That's,
easy
so
for
there's
people.
the cat cover. You can scroll up.
I wanted to point out for
Uh-huh.
anyone who is
Yeah.
unfamiliar with Kat's ability to draw incredibly well-defined, muscular men bods. That she's quite good.
Look at that under like the little underlighting and stuff.
underlighting.
Yeah, on the ribs.
Yeah.
You know what Bill told me?
Sweet.
But you know what Bill told me? He posed for that picture so Cat could get it right.
How kind.
Oh, I don't have
Yeah,
words for
yeah.
that.
But
Yeah,
Bill's the
and-
planet.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. We're going home. All right, there we go. We're out of here.
We love
It's his
you.
belly on the bottom.
So brutal.
I had to.
All right,
So
then,
here's-
of course we have Thad Rhodes.
The Thad Rhodes
Yeah.
cover that we talked about
Yeah.
already. Yeah,
Yeah,
just the
amazing.
digital fun. This is so good. I really like it. We like to offer a blank sketch cover because we always get asked about that. People like to take them to shows, have their
Right.
favorite artists draw on them or have them draw it on them themselves. So it's available as and it's also
Now, did
available
you-
as add-ons too.
Did you pick a good paper for the sketch cover so the ink doesn't slide off?
Oh,
I did mention the First Comics. His First Comics is doing all the fulfillment and picking out
Uh-huh.
printers, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Bill
I
posed
did.
belly
I
up.
posed belly up.
Kevin.
See, it could have been his belly. It could have also been Bill without a hat on. I mean,
It could have been so many things.
Oh my god.
the round globe of one of his ass cheeks. You don't know.
I'm just.
You don't know
I'm
what it
hoping
is.
that
You know what
the
it is.
sketch cover- I'm hoping
Now
that
I
the sketch cover
understand.
is going to be good enough to take wash because
Oh my
you
God.
know me and
Now,
wash.
now I understand Sai's assertive sense of humor.
Yeah, Sai is brutal. Sai is just
The Bill
brutal.
Mouse stomach, Jelly Mouse mouth. Don, that's
I can't
that's
lie.
bad.
Bro,
Bill, if you made it happen, I can't say I wouldn't get it.
I'm just saying,
I think
just-
I would.
it's part of
I
the
mean,
artist.
I
It's
wouldn't.
part of the
Your
art.
wrist would always be rolling off to one side or
No,
the
no, but,
other.
like, it's really simple. You still do it the two, but instead of like how it's normally boobs, you have one of it is Bill's belly and the other one is Waffle's head.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Oh, that's cute. He
This is
does.
why you
awful.
have me for
He
merch.
does.
Come on
He
now.
does sleep on my belly. Oh crap!
It would
No,
be perfect.
Now I gotta stay fat.
Yeah, that's the reason.
That's the reason. That's always
Bundles.
the reason.
Check out these
So,
cool
so we do
bundles,
have.
Phil.
Yeah, we got
Phil,
some cool bundles.
Explain.
So this is the mouse pack. Okay, so
Yeah.
this comes with the regular main cover, the wraparound cover, and the cat mouse cover. And then the wraparound cover is also a 11 by 17 poster.
Yeah.
And then it also comes with 2 original sketches of Zen.
Oh, yeah.
Now, 1 out of 10 sketches, out of all of the sketches that we're going to do for the campaign, 1 out of 10 is going to be a Nira sketch. So you don't know where that's going to end up. So, but there's going to be 2 sketches, 1 by Kat, 1 by myself, and like this is just a sample of what they are. I'll probably do a couple that are like a little bit more like not totally full body, but a little bit more like action poses and things like that. So they'll all be different. They'll all be unique. It won't just all be just straight profiles.
That's awesome.
Very
And
cool, very cool.
If anyone has seen our art auctions when Bill and Kat get on there and show their wares, especially on like the tone paper, they are so freaking good at doing
I really like working on the tone paper. You get a little bit more.
To find it, Bill, and I keep on like not finding it anywhere local.
We
which is
saw
why I ordered
some,
online.
and it was
Yeah.
so expensive.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like- like
like
at a-
it's either an insane amount of money or it's like this big, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $30 for 20 sheets.
No,
of
literally,
Square, yeah.
literally this right here. It comes in a ringed binder. Let me show you the cover of it, so that way you know. Yeah, this is what it is.
What
It's
the
just
hell?
regular
Is it
tone
Michael's?
paper.
Can you find
Yeah.
it there?
I think you can find it at Michael's. I believe I've seen it
Okay.
at Michael's before. It's just Strathmore tone tan paper.
Okay.
A book comes with 50 sheets, which is like a
How
ton.
much did that book cost?
I don't remember, but I remember it wasn't like crazy expensive. I probably got it on sale for $15 or $20, maybe.
That's good.
Something
Okay.
like that. So yeah. It's they sell larger pads and different kinds of tone paper that are like way more expensive, but
Hey Shay,
it's just sketch
Yeah.
paper, just regular sketch
9
paper.
by 12, 50
Yeah.
sheets,
Yep.
$14 on
Yeah.
Amazon.
There you go.
That's it. That's
you know
it.
What's
Yep.
really
I
funny
knew
is
it. I knew it. Buy it
I
now.
found
Buy it
I
now.
found one on the
Support my
Tony
book.
Gray that's $7.
Buy my
Great.
book.
buy Bill's book.
Bill,
I'm just gonna
you gotta be
Don't.
I'm gonna hold up like a little container. It's like, please support my book, mister. I need
So,
some
Bill,
money.
what's the
I need
next-
some
what's
money
the
for my
next
wooden
bundle?
legs.
Cup with like 2 coins in it that you can just shake at people.
$9 at Michael's.
Yes.
Kevin just
There you
said.
go. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you can find
Yeah.
them on sale. You can find them on because a lot of
There's
times they order a
multicast
lot of
this
it,
year.
and if it doesn't sell fast enough, they'll put it on special or markdown, whatever.
Can I just say I love when Michaels tried to get into the cosplay scene because they bought a shit ton of Warbler and then
I remember,
Michaels
yeah.
around me did
Yeah.
not move it, so I got it
Right.
for like 70% off, and that's
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were
Hey.
saving that for when I do my armor cosplay.
We're
See.
we're saving some of
Armor.
it for it's not all going to you, you greedy bitch.
Have you seen the cosplay?
There's a
No.
lot. It's fine. There's a lot.
What armor?
buy
What you
more.
mean,
Calm down.
Mandalorian armor or what?
No.
No.
I don't
That has
watch.
very elaborate armor that they.
I
wear.
do not watch gay Disney Star Wars.
Oh,
All right, let's moving on. We have the book collection. Roll right past.
All right, make
that.
sure I muted myself for the cough there. Okay, so after that we have the print collection. So there's the regular edition of the book. Okay, there is the poster. There is 3 metal art prints that are like they're unique from the rest of the book, and there's 3 small prints that are next to the book up on the top. Those are mini prints that are like 7 by 10. And those mini prints will be signed. So I'll sign my cover, Kat will sign hers, Thad will sign his, and of course, co-creator and writer Steve Stern will sign all 3 of them.
I can sign any damn thing I want.
That's right.
That's the way it is.
I love
So,
it.
so this is the complete print collection, and plus it also comes with the PDF of the book. Everything
Yeah.
comes with the PDF. So
You all see the right here, the little
a little PDF, little digital happiness.
Yeah.
Now look at that
Great.
bundle, Bill. What the
Yeah.
hell's in that bundle?
This is everything, bro. This is the big boss tier. You walk in, you
Oh,
walk
well,
in,
wait
you
a
own,
minute.
you own the
That
store.
boss tier, is that the one that only one person can buy?
No, the big boss tier everybody can get into. Totally
Okay.
cool. There's one tier past this that is the final boss tier. This
Final
one,
boss tier.
the final
Well, guess
boss.
what? The final
I got a Street
boss
Fighter
tier
kind of attitude.
for $800 has already been bought.
Wow.
It went fast. I was actually very, very happy about that. So it's like
That's
super
awesome.
thanks. The Big
Wanna
Boss
tell
tier,
people to buy the book.
yeah, the Big Boss tier has everything. It's got all the covers that are available. My covers, Kat's cover, Thad's cover, the blank cover. It's got the mini prints. It's got the metal prints. It's got the 2 original sketches. It's got the poster. It's the whole deal. It's the whole deal. Everything on the menu.
We have an add-on request.
Zen
Then
No.
pectoral mouse pad.
can make
You
that
know-
happen too.
You know, I think Kat would design that one. I think
Oh, yeah.
she would have fun designing that.
I think she would love to design that one. I think that she's
The Zen, the
totally
Zen
nail it.
6-pack mouse pad.
There you go. There you go.
I don't think Cat even works in 6-packs. I think she's like 8, 10, 12.
like 24 pack.
Wow.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
makes
She's
them work.
she
A
makes it
case of
work.
abs.
Wow.
One pallet of abs, please.
And
Right?
there's the one that was bought on the first day.
Yeah, that was
Oh, yeah.
that went fast. Super happy about that. And it was everything on the menu plus the original art for the main cover of the book.
Wow.
Amazing, yeah. Somebody looked into that.
Let's not
And
say
it's
their name out loud.
No, they can't say
No,
their name out
and
loud.
you know, Bill and I thought we might know this person because you know Kickstarter shows you the name. We don't know this person at all. Neither of us does.
No, I think it's fantastic.
Wow.
I think it's fantastic.
It's Shay's alias.
Oh, is that what it is?
No,
Okay.
she does not have that kind of money. As much as I would love to. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is the cosplay, by the way.
Oh
I'm
my
saying-
God! Oh, that's real serious.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's gonna look dope.
So you're putting that together, Si?
It's a goal.
It's a goal. Yeah. Well, goals are good.
It's a dream.
Gotta have
It's a
dream.
goal,
We'll make it a thing.
Dick.
It's a lot though.
That's great.
Did you
Bill,
buy your own
did
art,
you-
Bill?
Buy your own art. So Kevin
Yeah,
says,
I'm trying to make myself look good, man. I gotta buy my own art.
It's
Behind
You
my own
know-
back.
Yes.
he didn't.
My
That's-
multiple
that's like-
personality.
That's like drug money laundering, where you have that much of a diminishing return when Kickstarter takes their cut.
Well,
No kidding. Oh my
Bill.
gosh.
That's rough. That's rough.
Some of Bill's original Zen pages have been at auction at Heritage Auctions, which is like the biggest, auction house. His individual pages have sold for upwards of $600 already. So,
Wow.
Bill,
Yeah.
it'd be Bill would be a good investment right now. I would say a very good investment.
Absolutely.
By Grabthar's hammer, what a savings.
That's a great favorite movie ever.
It's such a good, like every time I watch
Rickman
it,
is
I
amazing.
love it more.
Yeah,
It's
too many
ridiculous.
paths.
The first time I saw it, I didn't like it. The more I watched it, I was like, this is
It really grows on you after a while. It does.
it does.
But okay, here's a look
Right.
at the poster. It's like a nice
So
look
we
at
got
the
add-ons.
and there's things and the poster. All these things, everything on the campaign is an add-on. So you don't have to get one of the bundles if there's something in there you don't want. You can actually kind of mix and match and put things in there. So we have this as a metal print. Good Zen posing all cool.
He almost looks like he's gonna do like a rap album.
He is totally
Yeah.
dropping his album right now.
He is ready.
He goes by MC Zen.
I
Shay,
knew
you
it.
know the song that stuck in my head after I sent you that link for it earlier.
What?
Oh gosh.
So there's a commercial that plays around here. What's the original song, Shay? I can't even remember. I Want to Rock. And
Oh yeah.
and so
Listen,
there's
sister.
there's a version of that in the commercial that plays around here, and every time it plays, all I hear is the SpongeBob song "I'm a Goofy Goober," because it's a knockoff of that song. So
Oh
that's
my
that's
gosh.
what he's about to riff. All right, hold on one second. Hold on.
I need about 350.
Guys, Ken, I like how Ken has been around here enough that he knows the ends. So he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what videos I have loaded up.
He knows exactly what video side loaded
Yeah,
up
what's up?
on this stream. By the way, love this one.
Oh,
Like,
thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, Nero with a little kind of a cyberpunk kind of city in the background, just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
It's like I designed this costume so it was like specifically for this story. I wanted her to have like a unique look for the Bounty Wars 4-issue series. So
oh yeah.
so that's I got her chilling with some little tactical outfit there with her original outfit underneath it.
I might have to make this.
Did you
Otherwise,
color
it'd be
these,
like,
Bill, or did
although-
Kat?
I actually colored these, yeah. And Kat did obviously for Kat's cover and all that. You know, she did all of that herself. But everything up on the campaign page, as far as my stuff, yeah, I colored all that. Thanks, dude.
Shay, where do your eyes go?
My honestly, you
Uh-huh.
want
Yeah,
to honestly know where my eyes go on this? The first place they go is for upper thigh leading into her ass.
Oh, butts are tight. Some are, yeah, for sure. For sure.
You read it right.
Because it's shiny and it's literally where your eye is.
But the butt just
No, the direction of the leg,
Yeah.
the flow of the image, the direction of the leg leads your eyes directly to her ass,
Thank you, dude.
You swoop down to butt and go up to boob. It's
and it's shiny.
all very
shiny. Yes. Okay. That's.
I got
Now,
I got free M&Ms from David. David is
Now this
Catherine's
this
boyfriend.
piece. This is another cat mouse piece. You see the
Wow.
manga.
We all got to
influence.
hang out at the show now.
Look at the
sweet.
manga influence on.
I see the
yeah.
83 muscles on his
Yeah.
side. Too.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And looking at the way that she did, like it comes down really. It comes down to not just like the profile and the jaw shape, but the eye. Like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you talk good manga, it's got that eye, and she did it
Hatred,
perfect. Where she's just like, just like that kind of look where she's.
Yeah, you might
so
we might be seeing
serious.
some more from Kat here fairly soon.
By the way, Bill,
That's all I'll say about that.
you never tell men online that any female that they've seen online has
Yeah.
a girlfriend. It instantly kills some of the allure.
What I meant to say was that was David. He lives downstairs and he just brings me M&Ms. That's how he pays
That's Kat's gay friend.
up. Yeah. So her gay friend is downstairs watching TV in a separate room.
David, if you're
Yeah.
watching this, we love you and we mean it with nothing but love. I know we haven't like met, but like just it's okay. Just trust us. We love you. Anyway.
I thought I would keep the allure since I was still single. Quite a catch, am I right, ladies? I draw comics above the garage. I'm sure you wanted to get to know me.
Yeah, the mouse belly pad really sold
That's
it.
belly pad. I know.
Yeah.
That'll be my version of like some kind of like a dating app. I'll just pass out the belly pads.
Make sure that in the any belly button there's like a sponge for ink, so make it real fuzzy inside there.
We'll make it a stretch goal on this.
Make it a pencil holder. It's just-
Yeah.
Mouse belly
Yeah,
pad
that'll print,
stretch goal. What do we have here, Bill? What are those?
This is the print pack, the signed print pack. So
Print pack, yeah.
the print pack are 7x10
smaller.
prints.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
yeah. So they'll be bagged and boarded just like the comic book. Each one will be signed by their respective artist and also signed by Steve Stern, the co-creator and writer of Zen.
You make it sound like I'm demanding I sign everything, but if people want,
You are.
No, I'm
No.
actually demanding that you sign it. So when I mail you this pack of prints, you're gonna spend a whole weekend signing prints.
Jesus.
I
This,
know,
you
right?
know, this makes me feel like when we met Jason Bascom and he had his Absolute book. He was like, "Shay, you have to sign these," and I was like, "Dude, all I did was edit." And he's like, "But I'll be the only one that has them signed by you."
That is incorrect.
I went,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Sai might have beat you to that, and he's like,
Yeah.
"I'll be the second person to have them signed by you." I was like, "Okay, it's fine."
I like how he didn't want to leave me like sad and depressed, so he had me sign the sketch
Cyborg
cards.
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
No, it was the foil cards, the Cyborg Valkyrie foil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Because he
So-
did a Red Valkyrie and a Cyborg Valkyrie.
Gotcha.
For people who don't know, Red Valkyrie is actually both of us, but it's fine, whatever.
Yes.
So you can get an original sketch pack which is awesome.
Yeah, the original sketch pack, 7x10 again, so it's that nice little size that we can bag and board, and everything stays safe inside that Gemini
Oh my
box.
God.
Unless you get the metal prints that are 11x17, you'll get a slightly larger box. But my goodness, with metal prints, it's bulletproof at that point, so nothing's going to get damaged in that
Right.
box. I love seeing the difference in the style between my drawing and Kat's drawing. I think it's just it's cool.
Funny because with all of like the cutesy stuff I've seen Kat do, I almost would think it should be flipped. But then when you see Kat draw like her dudes, and you look at that and you're like, no, that's Kat. That's definitely Kat. And then you're like,
except for the one I apparently bought because it looked like a chick.
Oh,
well, it's because she went more androgynous, and that's why you love it.
It is.
what do we have here, Bill?
We just have
Goober.
this is a nice little picture of Zen going. He's singing. He's a goofy goober.
Okay.
This, honestly, Bill, in the future.
I'm sorry. It's just right in the middle of that song when he does the Van Halen bit. That's what
Yep.
gets me. That's the part that gets me.
It would be such a cool like acrylic pin.
It would be a good, but you know,
Great
this is one of our stretch goals. We do have some die cut stickers that will be coming as stretch
Nice.
goals.
You'll see
So-
them. You'll see them as you keep.
Yeah, you
scrolling.
see them as you come down. I think we're actually at the end of the add-on stuff, and I think we're into the stretch goal stuff. There you go.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Spot gloss
Everybody
cover.
loves some spot UV. Come on now.
So yeah, spot UV for all the covers. Once we hit the $6,000 stretch goal,
Right.
that's our first little bit of stretching.
So
And then-
so you're like what, halfway there ish? That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Kind of,
Little
yeah.
past
We'll
it
go
already.
back
Yeah,
up
yeah.
there.
And then at 10,000, we'll get this die cut. Hopefully, like I'm not quite sure. It should be like probably 5 inches tall, maybe 4 inches wide. It's like a nice little oversized die cut sticker with Zen and
This
that
will be
cool
perfect
and it's
for
cool
my
rap pose.
oversized water bottle.
Yeah.
So I can have a Zen wrapper
Yeah.
on my water
Yeah.
bottle. People
Yeah,
be like,
that'd be
"Who's
dope."
that? I'd be like,
Love it,
bro,
love it.
You don't know.
It's like, you
Oh
don't
my
know,
god,
man.
Ken.
The Belly Mouse pad. is
Stretch
Yeah,
mark.
gold.
That's stretch mark.
Oh,
Very
man.
good.
Can't
The,
take
Very
it.
good.
the belly
Gunslinger,
mouse
I
pad
like
might
that.
eventually become a thing. It's sticking. Oh god. And then
Ah.
15,000 will have the Nira X die cut sticker.
And you can have your eyes drawn to her derriere as much as you like.
There you go.
I would put that front and center on my water bottle, so when I went to go play volleyball, people would just stare at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distracting.
Gonna need that in a banner.
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna put it behind me when I'm playing volleyball, and then they won't see that I'm about to
Mhm.
spike it down their throats because they'll be like,
Mhm.
"There's a shiny butt in the background." And I
That's gonna be the placard that I hold up on the sidelines to say "Go Shay." It's gonna be
Now we
Nira.
got some other stretch goals in mind just in case the campaign does go past
Yeah, I'm a
20,000.
stretch goal, as you
So-
can see. If we meet
Yeah.
made $100,000,
Steve comes to your house.
I come to your house and I cook dinner for you.
There you go. some blue steak.
That
I
is
mean,
not a
it-
true stretch goal. You are not getting Steve at your house, but still get them to 20K.
In this economy, that might be worth it.
Yeah,
Right,
right.
like,
I like in this economy.
I can cook. I do cook, so there you go. And there's
So
Bill.
we got little write-ups of all of us near the bottom here, so you can learn a little bit about the creative team, as it were.
Cat.
Look at
oh
Kat.
my
She's got the
gosh,
coolest
that's such a
picture.
cute picture of Kat.
Aw,
Yeah, I love that picture.
Cat.
Hey, look at Thad
Look
Rhodes.
at
There's
that.
that.
I'm
Look
telling
at
you.
Thad, looking so cute. I want to tell him
I'm
to
gonna-
watch this just so I can say that.
Got a team there.
I'm
Got a
gonna
team.
have to hit that up. We're gonna have to be besties. We gotta do merch together.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I know that he would love it. Yep, I know that he would love
I'm
it.
serious. Give him a freaking Twitter or some shit. I don't know.
Well, you know,
I will hook you guys up. Don't even worry about it.
you know, there's been over the years a ton of Zen merch. The 2 video games, the line of action figures, the chromium cards, the Halloween masks, the pens, pencils, notebooks, the vinyl model kits. I could go on, but why? Why should I?
I love it. This is such a freaking fun campaign. I love
Thank
that you
you.
guys are already doing so well. Despite
Thank you.
despite the somewhat soft launch that we won't talk about, because it's the real launch. It's where you people
This
want
is the real launch. It couldn't
Yeah.
have been better than this
I
venue. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And Don, you have been shockingly quiet. Just smiling. Like you do.
Don's just
I'm
here
just
to be
here-
pretty and
Yeah,
smile.
these guys are my buddies, and I love them, and it makes me feel young again just hanging out with them.
Hey Don,
dude.
Don,
I
think
thought you
we
were hanging
have
out
a
like this. You're
project.
like, I am the Don father.
Don, I think we have a
Easy,
project. We'll talk about it.
All right, man.
Not the
Good.
space elephant.
Well, can't say anything. Can't say anything.
Do
Oh
like
my
a
god.
Dumbo, Winnie the Pooh, like crossover Dumbo style. I don't know something.
It's gonna be something crazy and cool. That's
When
what
we
I
do it, we'll launch it right here. Wouldn't launch it anywhere else. Shay and
Hell yeah.
Cy.
Look at Don's hamsters.
Don's
Everybody's
hamsters.
just guessing now. They're like, Don's doing something. Is he doing this? Is it this? Is he coming down?
I thought-
What about
Top
this one?
secret.
I thought he was calling us Don's hamsters.
Maybe we are.
People still love the hamsters.
I'm
Just
telling you, man.
They do.
Just do
they
a-
do.
Do a Stargate crossover with hamsters.
I
Brilliant.
like that. I like that.
That is actually so fucking amazing.
Well, there was an episode of SG-1 where it was like reality was breaking down, and they were turning into all kinds of weird shit in the episode. Unless that was a parody on some other show, but it was interesting.
Bob's Burgers parodied that.
Yeah,
And it was the episode where they had fans draw, like, do fan art or whatever, and then they turned that into animation. So every time, like, a scene change happened, it was a different art style
Yeah.
from a different fan. It was very trippy. At
Trippy.
one point, they all turned into Muppets. It was super creepy.
Oh, thanks, Crooked. What a
Thank
nice
you, Cricket
guy.
Painter, for the $26 because Cy has a little extra, so Cy
Thank
gets
you.
a little extra money.
Hold on, we'll see the dancing
Let's see
taco
if the
here. in a
dancing
second.
taco actually shows up.
Wait, where's my tits?
Adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters, yes, Kevin.
I
Who
can't
is this
find the.
person?
Oh, the delay is for real, man.
Wow.
The delay.
Hey, this has been so much fun, folks. I
no.
can't thank you enough.
Yeah, thanks everyone. It's really fun.
It's been awesome. Cy, are you hitting the button, or can I make you small again? This is awesome.
It will come through on its own, Shay. That's the point in having Streamlabs.
Phone and, like,
I'll hit the fucking button. Hold on.
thank you.
God,
I
you're
am
so.
impatient. I don't like waiting for Streamlabs that has.
It's
like
almost.
a
It's
20-minute
almost
delay.
like you're a woman.
Almost like one of us is a woman.
Oh,
There's gonna be some
That's slander.
domestic disputes tonight.
there will be.
We are so we are very close to hitting that 3,000, and the pledge, the goal is only 4,500, which is abysmally low, and it must get higher than that, or I will be very
There we go.
upset. There's
Oh, yeah.
Dancing Taco.
Dancing
Thank you,
taco.
Painter. Dancing Taco.
Oh, how cute.
Cheese all over Cy's face.
Oh.
Hey, hey, at least it's cheese.
Yeah, you're the one that made this. I'm just saying. I did not choose Dancing Taco.
Pay no attention to the bottom right QR code.
The only track,
Only.
yes, is an actual QR code, and we'll take you to Size OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Enjoy.
Yep.
My currently blank OnlyFans. Yes.
All right.
See, Dread agrees with me. It only took a year. Yeah, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we'll go around in a circle? Dawn, is there anything else that you want to say before we wrap?
I do have a project that's in the wings. That's with Fourth Age Comics. It's a Thomas Valiant Putty Man story. So when that comes out, I'll definitely let people know online.
Cool.
Definitely do. And
Cool,
just
cool.
to give you a heads up, Dawn, because it's been a minute since you've been around here, we're booking like 2 months out. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
so
Sweet.
Hey, that-
literally the moment you have like an inkling of a date, like let me know.
Okay.
So
That's
Yeah.
good.
so great that you're having the success you have because it's very well deserved.
Thank you. So not
Very
only
nice,
are
man.
we more popular with creators, but it also helps that Shay is no longer willing to do 6 of these shows a week
That is true.
and kill herself with all the cosplays.
Right?
Yeah,
It's true.
it's a lot of
There
work.
was
Right.
at one point I was doing 8 shows in 7 days, and I don't even know how that happened because I still
Wow.
had 2 jobs going. I don't know
It's
what.
hard.
I don't think
Yeah.
I slept. I think I white roomed for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
don't
You
do
got,
that.
you got to be kind to yourself. You know, you can't
Yeah.
stress yourself out.
And see,
That's it,
because
that's it.
I'm more kind to myself, the cosplays are looking better than when they like fall apart. Because they used to fall apart when I was on stream. Be in the middle of saying something, and I would pop out, and I was like, "Well,
Well,
that's done.
You-
Can't fix that live." Steve, it was
Yeah.
wonderful having you on. Is there anything else you want to tell people before we wrap?
Well, I would just say that I look forward to working on a project with my former co-publisher Don and Bill, and that will be in the offing. And I want to thank you both again. This was great. Thank you.
So happy to have you guys. Bill, you got anything you want to tell the people?
please buy my book. Buy my, just,
Keep
just
it short and simple.
keep it short and simple.
Bye, my boy.
Yeah, I mean, we're working really hard on the Kickstarter. We're deep into actually working on the art for the interior pages and all the good stuff. And we actually spent a lot of time creating the Kickstarter page itself. And we have a
That's
lot
good.
of people. Yeah, we have a lot of people behind us and a lot of moving parts. So I hope that everybody will back it and enjoy it, because I would really like to share this book with everybody. So, por favor,
yeah.
buy a book.
Poor favor.
Por favor.
And gracias.
Gracias.
Support your local Puerto Rican.
Support your local Puerto Rican.
That's Bill.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Fantastic.
Thank
'cause you wanted
you.
to dance
Thanks,
on the booth.
folks.
I
We-
appreciate
Taco,
it.
taco.
We had a ball. Thanks again.
Burrito.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I want to thank our guests because you are always fantastic. We love having you around, and we could talk for hours, but we've been going
Thanks,
for an
Shay.
hour and 19 minutes. So we should
Yeah,
probably
long
wrap.
time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it happens. Like
Get some sleep.
whenever
I got to go
Bill
get some
shows up-
Robitussin anyway, so I could draw.
And
I think when Dawn
An
shows up,
ad?
it happens too.
an ad and then the trailer.
Yes, sounds lovely.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
forget
we
to
go.
like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. Go back the book, please. I leave it to you.
Thank you.
I'm waiting here for you. I'm waiting here for you.
Shay had the wrong one.